Hi everyone, for today's Tech Tuesday, we're going to be talking about a software called Class Dojo. Some of you may already know about Class Dojo. We actually have a pretty high presence of teachers using it already, but for this video I just wanted to kind of touch on it, give an intro video for you, for those of you who may not know what Class Dojo is. So Class Dojo is a communication app for the classroom. It connects teachers, parents, and students who use it to share photos, videos, and messages throughout the school day. Basically, what you do is you use Class Dojo to work together as a team and then share in the classroom experience and bring those ideas to life for students out of the classroom and into their homes. You can interact with parents, you can interact with the students. It's a wonderful thing. You may have already guessed that it's actually designed, it's geared towards the elementary end, and then that's okay, but it's really mostly based for our elementary school teachers, and like I said, we've already got a pretty good population of our teachers already using it, which is wonderful, and they're going to be your best bet for getting more information about it. So without further ado, let's jump into the actual site itself. So Class Dojo, it is class and then dojo.com. You can see up here if you were wondering what the web address was. Here is the main page when you go to classdojo.com. It allows you to sign up as a teacher, a parent, a student, or a school leader. Teachers, you're obviously going to sign up as teachers. What you'll do is you click on it, and then it would allow you'd go ahead and put in how you want to be addressed, your first name, your last name, your email address, and then what you want your password to be, and then you'll sign up. You can see I've already got an account, so I can't sign up again, but I can just log in. And I'm going to log in, like I said, as a teacher. Go ahead and log in, and it'll pull me to my landing page. The landing page here shows here. So I have, you can see in the top corner, a demo class that Class Dojo has put together for you. This allows you to practice with, assigning point values or things like that. Assigning different things, working with students before you actually work with the real thing. So it gives you that practice before you move into the real thing. But you can also add new classes, which we'll go over. If we look over at the right-hand side of the screen, this Join Your School, you can search for your school. Like I said, we actually have a pretty high population of teachers already using it. I'm going to use Austin Elementary for our example. So Austin Elementary, and we'll do Pecos. And so we found Austin Elementary, Pecos, Texas. We have 13 teachers already using this. So that's awesome. We click on it, and let's give a shout out to these teachers. Look at all these, all 13 of them already using Classroom Dojo. So if you're at Austin Elementary and you have questions, you want to see how to get more involved using Class Dojo, these are the people to reach out to. They're the ones already doing this day in and day out. Once you chose your school, you click request to join school, and then you get added to your school. So I'm not in school, so we're going to go back. That's for those main features. You got different resources, you decoration packs, introduction video for students, shows them how to use Class Dojo. I'd recommend this before your students actually start doing this. And then idea videos for you. But let's go look at our demo class that we've got created here. So you can see in the demo class, I've got Beyonce, Denzel, Jennifer, Justin, Leonardo, Whitney. This is the class that Class Dojo put together for me to kind of demo and show off. So let's look at Denzel. All right, so we've got students in our class. We're going to click on Denzel. We can give feedback to Denzel. We can say that Denzel was helping others, he was on task, he was participating, he showed persistence, he showed teamwork, he was working hard. You can give feedback to him, and if you're going to choose, let's choose he helped. So Denzel +1 for helping others, and then it shows here now Denzel has 1, so that's awesome. If we have things where Denzel needs work, we need to show him he has to edit, we need show the work. So you can change, so helping others, we can assign it a 0 point value and say he didn't help others today. You can do all sorts of stuff, but that's the easy part of that. So we can add feedback to them. You can look at portfolios. So we can go and we can say, here's our portfolios. Let's say we want to create an activity for the class. So we go to the plus over here, create an activity, name our activity, give instructions about how it is. Our students could write something, they could record a video, they could draw something, they could take a photo. We would assign it to class. The students would do it. It would show in their portfolio, and their parents could view that portfolio, right? So that's awesome. Then we'll talk about class story. So class story, this is where you have a feed, a news feed, to show what's going on in your class. You can type out a post about what's going on, and it'll go to the class story where your parents can view it. You can add photos, you can add a file, you can add cards, lots of different options for you to share and interact with those parents of your students. Let them know what's going on in class. Messages, you can send direct messages to parents. We can see some of the sample messages they've already put in. So Jennifer Lopez's parent, she asked how Jennifer was today. And then the teacher responds that she was great. She built a bridge with her classmates today, already making friends. And you can see that translates into Spanish, which is great because we have a lot of parents who feel more comfortable communicating in Spanish than they do English. She was marvelous and gracias. Denzel Washington's parent. Let's look here. So the teacher said that Denzel's really improved in his reading skills and thanked the parent for all they do at home. Then the parent responds that they're happy. Then teacher again, so you can have that communication with your parents. That way you don't have to deal with texting them. Sometimes we don't want to give parents out our personal information, so we can still communicate with our parents through this feature without them having our personal information. So that's it for the demo class. Let me show you how to actually add a class. So we're going to do a new class. So you click on the new class icon. I'm going to say it's Mr. Magnus's class. Let's say I'm teaching second grade and how I share points. So the default setting is to only share positive points with parents. I'm just going to go with that, but you can also share all your points with parents or don't share points with parents. So we're going to create a class. When I created my class, it's empty, there's nothing going on, so I need to add students. I would go click on add students. I don't have any students, so I'm just going to say student 1, and I'm going to add that student. Now I have student 1. I save it. If you wanted to, you can actually copy and paste your student list to do a whole bunch at once. But I've got my student here, and let's say I need to invite the student's parents. So you can see down here, since this is the first time, it's giving you tips, and this is to invite parents. So we're going to invite parents, which is up at the top of the screen. You can see where my cursor is. We're going to invite parents. You do the parents' email, then you would invite. But you could also download parent invites as well. So we don't have any parents connected right now, but that's okay. We've got a student in. How would the student log in is probably your next question. So what you're going to do, back up where invite parents was, there's a student login. So we're going to click on that. And this is the student login. This is how they log in to actually share their work, how they, the assignments that we could have created, this is how they, log in to post those. So we're going to choose how our students log in first. So students can either scan a QR code, they can enter a text code, or they can sign in with Google. Signing in with Google is not going to be really an option for our kindergarten and our Austin students because they don't have Gmail addresses yet. So I would recommend scan with the QR code. The cool thing about Class Dojo is that it has an iPad app that goes with it. So our students can use the iPads to do all of this stuff instead of having to use a computer. And the reason I recommend scan QR code is because the iPads have a camera built in that can scan QR codes and can read that and can automatically log in. And so our students don't have to type in any characters, they can just log in by scanning the code. So we're going to choose the scanning QR code. We're going to confirm that that's what we want to do, and we are going to move forward. Now it says that students can sign in with the QR code. So if we want them to sign in, we're going to display our QR code. We're going to agree. And we have a QR code on the screen. So here you can see that the students can scan this with their iPad once they open the Class Dojo app or the website, and they can add the class this way. If you want to have this up on your big screen in your room, that's awesome, or you can print out a QR poster if they want to go to a specific spot to sign in every day. It's really up to you and how you want to do it. Exit out. like I said, we've already showed how to do portfolios. We've showed class stories. We've showed messages. Excuse me. Like I said, a lot of cool, quick things that you can do with Class Dojo. This was a very brief, short introduction to it. But I know most of you are already using it, so this is more for the people who hadn't used it yet. I will say, you saw that even like at Austin, we have 13 teachers already using Class Dojo. If you want to get involved with Class Dojo and you're a little confused about what you want to do or you want more ideas, reach out to those teachers. They're going to be your best source of information because they're using this day in and day out. I'm always willing to help you if you have any questions about it, but reach out to your peers. They're to be the ones who use this most often, and they're going to have the coolest ideas about how to use it. Um, that's going to be it for our Tech Tuesday post today. I want to thank you for watching this. We really love having the teachers engaged in the videos that Gerald and I put out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Gerald or myself. We're always here to help. Any needs that you have that are instructional technology, we want to help you. We want to help you get involved. If you want more lesson plans that involve tech, that's right up our alley, so we'd love to help you. But like I said, that's going to be it for Tech Tuesday today, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But before I do, go Eagles.